Hi, I'm Steph Chavez. Today we're going to talk about DFM, Design for Manufacturability. Well, DFM stands for Design for Manufacturability or Design for Manufacturing. DFM is one of the three competing perspectives for success, along with Design for Solvability and Design for Performance, so that our end result is a maximum placement and route density, optimal electrical performance, and efficient defect-free manufacturing. One of the main objectives in PCB design is to design your board so that way you have all the DFM aspects accounted for, so that way you have the highest potential when you send your board off for fabrication as well as assembly. We need to account for DFM in our design so that way we ensure that we have downstream success in manufacturing. Not accounting for DFM in your design increases the potential for issues to occur during manufacturing and or assembly. Implementing DFM in our design ensures that we design our PCBs correct by construction and that we account for any potential manufacturing concerns that may present itself. The key is to design your board with DFM in mind from the very beginning, at the earliest stages, and throughout the entire process. We mitigate DFM concerns by implementing the industry best practices in designing our boards for manufacturability. That includes close collaboration between engineering and manufacturing. Design your PCBs with manufacturing guidelines and inputs throughout the entire design process, and have those details implemented into the design constraints. It's vital that you account for DFM during your design and that a DFM analysis is part of the design process. The value or return on investment for accounting for DFM in your design, as well as doing a DFM analysis, ensures that you have downstream success in manufacturing when it comes to fabrication and assembly of your CCA or your PCB. Accounting for DFM in your design, as well as a good DFM analysis, will ensure that you have downstream success in manufacturing. When DFM issues are addressed early in the process, adjustments are easier to accept versus dealing with them later in the process. It's vital that DFM is accounted for and a DFM analysis is done. The DFM perspective should not be ignored or skipped just to save a few bucks or save a few days in the project schedule. Make no mistake, by not doing a DFM check or ignoring DFM in your design, it will come back to haunt you. So it's important that you design your PCB correct by construction with DFM in mind, so that way you account for the DFM perspective within the three competing perspectives for PCB design success. The evolution of addressing DFM in PCB design today is to have a close collaboration between engineering and manufacturing at the earliest stages and throughout the entire process. Addressing the DFM perspective is serious business today. This is where doing your due diligence by accounting for manufacturability upstream at engineering and is sure to pay off downstream in manufacturing. With the evolution of today's engineering tools, we now have the capability of accounting for DFM throughout the entire engineering design process. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you now have a better understanding and the value of addressing the DFM perspective within your design.